What is up, everybody? It's your boy J Trip, and we got here another top 10 list. These are the top 10 Marvel movies of all time, according to me. Now, how this came about was Thor Ragnarok, and they were talking about how this was like the best Thor movie in the world. No, this was not. This is not better than Dark World. It was good. Don't get me wrong. I gave it 3 3/4 stars. But this was not better than the Dark World. This was not better than the original Thor. So let's stop that right there. But so then I started to think. I wonder what would be, what would be the best movie. So then I started going through. We got the movies and things like that, and I'm just not talking about like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm talking about movies with Marvel characters. So movies from Fox, movies from Sony, movies from Disney. So so I went through it. I went through all the movies, and I said, okay, this one. So then I said, well, you know what? This actually should be a good video. This would be a good video to put out during the holidays when I'm on my vacation. Put a little content out for you guys. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna do a top 10 Marvel's movie list. That should be awesome. So here we are, the top 10 Marvel movies according to me. Number 10, Ghost Rider. Now Ghost Rider was awesome. I thought it was truly awesome. I enjoyed the heck out of that movie. Nicolas Cage playing the Ghost Rider was amazing, and Johnny Blaze, Eva Mendes in that movie was sexy as hell. There's just a lot of great things about that. I really enjoyed it. And now we get the Robbie Reyes version of Ghost Rider in the I don't know if it's a cinematic universe, but it's definitely on the TV universe on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. last year. And I think it might be back for he might be back for a few episodes this season as well. But that was good. So I enjoyed the heck out of it. We got number 10 on the list is the Ghost Rider movie. Number 9, Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 was again just one of those movies where it was a part of that cluster on epics that was Thor and Captain America, the first Avenger, that I just truly enjoyed. They getting you set up, they getting you ready for the Avengers movie when the first Avengers movie came out. I thought it was great. I love the fact that it introduced us to the Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, and it's just been fun ever since. Iron Man 1 was actually incredible, but I went with Iron Man 2 for the fact of I like the fact that he had to overcome something. He had to overcome his I don't know if it was his self-doubt. No, I know what it was. His thing was killing him. He had to overcome the fact that his thing inside of him was killing him. And I like that. And I like that part about it. So that's why I chose Iron Man 2 over Iron Man 1. Iron Man 1 could have made the list. Obviously, if this was, if I would put 10 more, it would be on the list because it was pretty darn good. But I went here with Iron Man 2 just for, I thought it was a great story. I also like the fact that what's his face was a great villain. He was a great villain, Ivan Drago or Whiplash or whatever you want to call it. So he was really good. I also like the fact that that what's his face stepped up, Don Cheadle. It was Terrence Howard was roadie in the first movie, but Don Cheadle stepped up, and I think he came and he filled it in pretty good and as War Machine. So and they're doing some great job with that. So number 9 on my list of top 10 Marvel movies, Iron Man 2. Number 8 is the X-Men movie, the original X-Men, the first X-Men movie that came out that had, was that where Wolverine was like, he was like hurt, something like that, and then one with Rogue that fixed him up and everything like that. So that one was good, and I really enjoyed that. And now, and I guess we'll talk about this with this a little bit as well. Now with the whole thing about Disney and Fox maybe coming close to a deal on having the use of all these other characters now, there's a possibility that you can see some of the X-Men in some of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. And I think they said there won't be no reboots, and yeah, there won't be no reboots. I don't think there should be reboots. I don't know if there should have been a reboot of Spider-Man after the last reboot of Spider-Man. If we wanted to cast a new Spider-Man, that's perfectly fine and dandy. But the Spider-Man Homecoming was good, so I'm not gonna bitch and complain about it. But I do think that it would be good to see Thing versus Hulk and all the other things. Reed Richards and Sue Storm and the Fantastic Four, Johnny Storm. Wouldn't it be funny to have like somebody, the Human Torch meet Captain America, and then have to just everything a little bit of, you look so familiar. You do too. So yeah, that would be incredible to have happen on there. But yeah, so going back to the X-Men, I thought it was such a fun movie and just a great story to tell. Loved how they ended it with them getting Magneto and everything like that. So perfect for me, perfect for everybody, I think. Number 8 on the list, so top 10 Marvel movies, X-Men. Number 7 is the Captain America, the first Avenger. I can remember. I remember this like it was yesterday. I did not see. I really wasn't interested in Thor. I wasn't interested in Iron Man 2. I wasn't interested in our first Iron Man or any of the Hulk movies or anything like that. Because I didn't know what they were doing. I just thought they were putting out superhero movies, and listen, that's okay. That's perfect. That's superhero movies and something like that. But back when I lived at my uncle's house, and he had Dish Network, not Dish Nation. That's a TV show. Dish Network. He had Epics, and on Epics, when they, what first intrigued me was actually earlier that year during the Super Bowl. They had a Super Bowl ad for the Avengers, and that kind of, I was like, oh wow, that kind of enticed me. I was like, that actually looks kind of interesting, right? So then that's when I got really interested, and it was kind of crazy because a couple weeks before the movie was supposed to come out in the theater, the Avengers movie was supposed to come out in theaters. What I was talking about, Epics did that. They showed Iron Man 2, they showed Thor, and then they showed Captain America, the first Avenger. And God, I enjoyed those movies. I enjoyed the hell out of those movies. Those movies were damn good, and I liked it. And Captain America, the first Avenger, I think it is what a superhero origin story is about, without question. I have no, and there have been a lot of superhero origin stories and things like that, but I definitely think, especially when you're dealing with what they're dealing with when you talk about Captain America and and fighting the Nazis and all those things, and then him coming back 70 years later to wake up and find out that he's in a whole new world and things like that. So that was awesome. The movie was great. Chris Evans was the perfect guy to play Captain America. I think he's been so perfect. So I enjoyed the heck out of it. So Number 7 on this top 10 Marvel movies, Captain America, the first Avenger. Number 6, the Fantastic Four. And this is the first one. This is the one with Chris Evans, with Jessica Alba, Michael Chiklis, and Ion Gruffudd. This is also a pretty good origin story too, as well. It's not as a movie. It's better, obviously, because I got it ranked higher. But the origin story of Captain America is a lot better because of what you deal with. But that's neither here nor there. The movie's a lot better because I really enjoyed how the things happened. How they were hired to do a job and all of this and what happened with it and how they got their problems with that storm and everything like that. I have not watched the new Fantastic Four with Michael B. Jordan and all those guys. I do have it. I think I may have it DVR on my DVR. I don't know, but I definitely want to see it. I definitely want to see if it's as bad as people think it is. And listen, I don't think people think it's as bad as because a lot of people said Green Lantern was bad, and I thought Green Lantern was pretty damn good. So I enjoyed it. I loved it. I didn't run from it. So yeah, it was definitely fun. I love the way it turned out, and the only problem I think I had with the movie, is that when the guy turns into normal from being the Thing, and he turns into normal, then he jumps back into the Thing to turn back being into the Thing. I wondered about that. I wondered if that, so, but whatever. It was a great movie, so definitely one that deserves to be on this list. And it's number 6, the Fantastic Four, the original. Number 5 is XMen II, X2. This one was just an incredible movie. I mean, this brought on the Phoenix, from Jean Grey becoming the Phoenix. This was about a little bit about Wolverine, finding out and stuff that he went through, and then getting the claws and other things like that. Pyro made a thing, and we also had Iceman as well. And this one I thought was great too. Great entertainment, and I really just thought this was really well executed. By this, the fans give Fox a lot of heartache because they don't think they make the movies correctly or anything like that, but these fans are sometimes nuts. But X-Men was an incredible movie, great first one, and then X2 was an even better sequel. One of those ones where, yes, the sequel was better than the original. So, definitely give them credit for that. X2, number 5 on my list of top 10 Marvel movies. Captain America: Civil War. I enjoyed this one. This one was good too. I really am enjoying movies when there are all of these characters in it. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm going to probably have an accident in my pants when I watch Avengers: Infinity War next year, because all of these characters on screen, it's incredible. I went nuts for the 2-night crossover with on DC TV. So and I love Civil War. I enjoyed the little tweak at the end with what's his face Winter Soldier, killing Tony Stark's father, and everything like that, and the whole like sorority accords thing. I thought that was interesting. So it was really, really a fun movie, and I really enjoyed it a lot. 4 on my list of top 10 movies, Marvel movies: Captain America, Civil War. Number 3, Spiderman II, and this is not the Amazing Spider-Man. This is the one with Tobey Maguire. I think everybody loves this one. This one was an incredible feature. The Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus was a great villain. I think this was awesome. We had the scene with him and Mary Jane and everything. This was just a great one. I thought this was excellently executed, as Bret Hart would say, and this was fantastic. This took what Spider-Man 1 did and extended on it, and I think this is what people wanted Spider-Man 3 to be. Like Spider-Man 3, and once again, Spider-Man 3 was not bad. It was okay. One of those movies that I think people overhated. It was good. It was not great. But it wasn't bad either. But it was just right. But Spider-Man 2, I should say, is just right. And then number 3 on the list, the top 10 Marvel movies of all time. Number 2, Thor. And yes, I think this is great. This once again, it tells you the story of a man, I shouldn't say of a man, but of a god who has arrogance and everything like that, turns against him, and he has to become, he has to become more than what he wants. And all he wants is to be king. But he realizes that being king is a lot more than he's really ready for. And sees that, and it's just a great movie. Everything that goes on in it is it's fantastic. I love it each and every more I watch it. It is just incredible. So, number 2, the top 10 Marvel movies of all time is Thor. And number 1 is, of course, the greatest movie of all time, The Avengers. Putting these guys together. And it's just the greatest thing ever. And the fight scene at the end is epic. And it is just bringing all of these characters together and how they do it. Loki's the perfect fall for it. It's the Tesseract and everything like that. And everything that goes into this is just amazing. And I just enjoyed the living hell out of it. I just enjoyed the living hell out of it. I enjoyed the living hell. This is just incredible. It really was, and it's the greatest movie of all time in my eyes. And I truly think that the Avengers Infinity War could top it with all of this great stuff they're gonna do. And I put this on Facebook. I said that if the Avengers Infinity War isn't the greatest movie of all time, then it's a major disappointment. And maybe that's hyperbole to a certain extent. I don't know if it's gonna be a major disappointment. But if it's not the greatest of all time, but it should be without question. It should be, so that then later on I'll have to update this list, and I have to put I have to put Avengers Infinity War at number 1 and push everything down. But right now, top 10 Marvel movies of all time. The number 1 movie is The Avengers. Alright, everybody. That's going to be it for me right now. Post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Are there any movies that you like that you would put in the top 10? Are there any movies that any movies that you think I would have missed? Do you think that any of these movies are maybe overrated, or any movies underrated? Post all your posts down in the comment section. Please, and if you want to do your own top 10 list, you're welcome to do so off of mine. I would love to see it. So do all that down in the comment section. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. I am out.